Okay, friends, 7.2 pre-cal. Sorry, I'm posting this a little later in the day than I intended. I had to go to the school and I got stuck there for a little bit. Lots of questions here. Skip ahead to the one that you need help with. So here we go. Let's start with 7a. Whoever wanted that just said 7, so you know me, I'm just going to do the first one, and hopefully that makes sense, and you can go on from there. If you can't, I will do more. Just let me know. I just don't want to do it all if I don't need to. Not because I'm lazy, but because I'm lazy. No, because I want you guys to know how to do it. Okay, 7a, 2a plus 2b. Common number right there is 2. That's the only thing common. Over 3a minus 6b. 3a minus 6b. Common there is 3. Looks like you're not going to be able to cancel anything so far. And then it says times a minus 2b. Nothing common. Over a plus b. Nothing common. All right. But there's common. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to factor and kind of smush things together with brackets. Taking a 2 out of the top one. So it's a plus b. And then it's going to be, there's nothing common here. So it's a minus 2b. And then over here, what's common is a 3. A minus 2b. Do you see where this is going? And then a plus b. So now, using the magic of red, I'm going to cancel what I can. A plus b, a minus 2b. We're just left with 2 over 3. That's our answer. So make sure you factor first. It's just going to make things easier. Now, also, by the way, a cannot equal 2b. For non-permissibles, and a can also not equal b, and therefore b cannot equal a, and in this case b cannot equal half of a. Those are the non-permissibles. What did it say for the non-permissibles in the book? Because that's funny looking. Just want to see. Yeah, that's right. Cool. I did a little bit more than the book. I did a can't, like this. This is redundant. A can't equal b, b can't equal a. That's redundant. So, and then you can figure that out as well. But that's how it is. Jump into 8b. Start a new page. I don't know. Woo! That's a big one. 2x squared, lots of factoring here. 2x squared minus x minus 1 over x squared plus 2x minus 3. X squared plus 2x minus 3 times 4x squared plus 28x plus 48. Wait a minute. Didn't I do this in the examples? I'm going to pause it and check. Okay, gooses. I don't know who wanted 8b, but that was in the examples from today. It's around the 15-minute mark, so it's already done. So I'm not going to do it again. I just checked my answer, make sure it was right. If there's something specifically wrong with it, or I somehow screwed up and misinterpreted your question, please let me know. We're going to jump to number 11. Which is on page 541. All right. A. This looks like fun, hey? So 3x cubed y, 3x cubed y over 18x cubed times 2y squared over 4xy to the 5, 4xy to the 5, times 8x cubed, y squared, 12xy. Okay, now normally what I would do, if it was just me doing this, I would just kind of go through and cross things out. Maybe I'll show you how I would do it after, like the short way, but I'm going to do it the long way just so I don't skip any steps or lose anybody along the way. But you can kind of put everything out in its kind of primest, factorist kind of way, and then just cancel. Okay, so I'm going to stretch everything out. So it's 3 times, there's 3 x's there, that's x cubed, times y. And then there's 2y squared, 2y, y. And then 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. There's 3 x's. I'm going to run out of space. 2 y's. Good grief, Charlie Brown. That's the top row. The bottom, 18 is 2 times 3 times 3, because that's 2 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3. 2 times 3 times 3, and there's 3 x's. 1, 2, 3. 4 is 2 times 2. 1x. 5 y's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. I'm going to run out of room. I'm going to do the x and the y first, just to make sure I fit it. 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Oh, I can fit this. 2 times 2 times 3. If that's not the craziest looking silliness that you've ever seen in your life. All right, cross out what we can. 3 and 3. X, 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 x. X, X, Y, is there Y? Yeah, of course there's Y, Y, 2, 2, Y, Y. I'm making sure there's one down there before I cross out and then realize there isn't. Y, Y, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, yeah, there's another 2, X, and there's an X, X and X, X and, okay, there's no more X's, so that one's going to stay. Y, yeah. Y, yep. So notice all the numbers and all the variables are canceled except for this one x. But on the bottom, we've got the 3 and a y and a 2 and a 3. So that equals, sometimes, you know what, in all honesty, sometimes when you do it like this, it might be more of a mess just because it's easy to get lost in here. But on the top, just the x. On the bottom, we've got 3 times y times 2 times 3. So that's x over 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 18, so it's over 18y. I'm going to check my answer on that bad boy. 11a x over 18y, yeah. And then there's just x's and y's on the bottom, so x comma y cannot equal 0. You could put x can't equal 0, y can't equal 0, whatever. There's your answer. Okay, how would I do this shorter? Okay, so 8 and 4. I'm going to look at the numbers first. 8 and 4, there's a 2 left over. Okay? Because 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, so I can cancel all those. All the numbers are done. 18 is going to stay behind. Surprise. So now, x cubed, beautiful, it's right here. I can get rid of those. I'm using a skinnier marker just so it's kind of easier to see, but maybe it's a little bit harder. But anyways, x cubed, y squared. Is there a y squared? Well, there's a y5. So I cancel the squared, cancel this 5, and replace it with a 3, because 2 of the y's cancel top and bottom. This y cubed is left. There's one y and one y here. X cubed, and there's 2 x's. Get out those 2 x's, get rid of the 3, now it's just a 1. X is left. What about the y's? We have y squared and y cubed. So I can get rid of the squared and get rid of the cubed. It's just y1 left. So that equals just the x on top, and 18, and then just a y. Is that it? Yep. Okay. Longer version, shorter version. You do you. You do you. Just know, you don't have an unlimited time when you're kind of doing these things. Although, with this pandemic, you kind of do, because you need lots of time to do your work and assignments to get in. But anyways, just know that part of knowing this well is not taking an hour per question. That's 11. 12, A, B, and C. You think so, eh? You think so. Well, holy Dinah, those are long questions. Oh, but they didn't want D. Okay, well, I'll do them. I'm going to do a little bit of the shorter version, though. So 12a. Good grief, Charlie Brown, this is long. X plus 3 over x squared minus 2x minus 15, excuse me, times 2x minus 10 all over 2x squared plus 15x plus 7 divided by, so this one's fancy. I got to watch for the non-permissibles top and bottom. 2x minus 4 over x squared plus 5x minus 14. All right, so now I'm going to rewrite this mess. I should almost have the paper like turned long-wise. Is that the way it's called? Landscape. So now I'm just going to factor. X plus 3 over this is x, 3 and 5, x minus 5x plus 3. On top, it's just a 2 that's going to come out of that. So that's x minus 5. On the bottom, 2x, x has to equal 7. So it's 2 times 7. Oh, it's all positive. There you go. And then over here, divided by. I'm going to leave the divided by for now. I'm not going to jump it all in because I want to factor first. I don't want to do too many steps at once. 2 times x minus 2. And then on the bottom, x minus, no, x plus 7, x minus 2. Now what I'm going to do, it's not a bad idea. I haven't taught this before. This is just the way it's kind of coming to my brain. I've taught this, but not this way, not this particular idea. This just popped into my head. I'm going to circle everywhere that has non-permissibles. So I don't forget, so I don't screw up. It's not even a bad idea. You can, 2x plus what? 1. You can even write the non-permissibles now, so you don't forget. X cannot equal 5, negative 3, negative a half, negative 7, that's covered there, and 2, which is covered on top as well. Okay, this we got lucky because we got covered for here. These are our non-permissibles. I'll just add this to the bottom at the end. But now I got to flip this and cancel. So, x plus 3 times 2 times x minus 5. I'm going to flip this. So it's x plus 7, x minus 2. Okay, this is flipped. So these are going to multiply this. Now on the bottom, x minus 5, x plus 3, 2x plus 1, x plus 7, and then what was on the top? 2, and x minus 2. Now, if you're looking at this, and if you're thinking what I'm thinking, just cancel these now. Don't even write them down. Just cancel these now. Don't even write them down. Go for it. Go for it. If you want to do that, it saves a little bit of work. But I didn't do it, so those, the 2's can cancel. X minus 2 is x plus 7. X plus 3. Well, it feels good when lots of it cancels, hey? Doesn't it? Now on the top, everything canceled out. That doesn't mean it's 0. That's 1. Okay? If I had like 2 over 4, that would be similar to saying 2 over 2 times 2. 2's canceled. It doesn't make it 0 over 2. Makes it a half. 2 over 4 is a half. So we have 1 on top. And on the bottom is just 2x plus 1. Put it in brackets if you want. You don't have to. Don't forget your non-permissibles. 5, negative 3, negative half, negative 7, and dose. Cool, 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 cool. That's 12a. Do you really need me to do B and C? I will. 12b, which is page 541. Oh, fancy. The divided is earlier. Yeah, I should do this one, eh? All right. x squared minus x minus 56 over x plus 8 divided by x squared plus 14x plus 49 over x squared minus 6x minus 16. So this top and bottom, these are where our non-permissibles will be. Okay, bottom here, 3x plus 24 over x squared minus 16x plus 64. You know what? I should have checked my answer on that last one just to make sure I didn't make a mistake, because I don't want to throw in you guys for a loop. No, that was right. Okay, this one looks like it's going to be fun, hey? So let's factor. This is x minus 8, x plus 7. If you need time to factor, that's cool. I'm not going to explain it anymore, okay? Sorry, I don't want to be harsh or anything. If you got questions, I can answer them, but I'm not going to take everybody else's time. Divided by x, this is x plus 7 squared, x plus 7, right? Yep. Over x minus 2, no, that's not right. X plus 2, x minus 8. Yeah, that's right. Times, now we're just taking a 3 out of the top, x plus 8. X plus 8, x plus 8. Over x minus 8 squared. Yep. Okay. So, again, if you want to show where your non-permissibles are going to come from, do it. So now, I should have put equals here, sorry. Equals, now I'm rewriting this. I could do some canceling to save. I don't know if I should do a shortcut or not, because this x plus 8, this x plus 8, x minus 8, x minus 8. I'm not going to. You can. X minus 8, x plus 7. We flip this. Flip and multiply. X plus 2, x minus 8. And then on top, 3, x plus 8, x plus 8. And then over here it's x plus 7. X plus 7, right? These came from the top. These two here are here now. You flip, you multiply. All right. X minus 8. X minus 8. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Let's start canceling. X minus 8, x minus 8. Is there a plus 8 up here? Yes. Is there a 3 down here? No. X plus 7? Yes. X plus 2? No. X minus 8? Yes. So we have 3 times x plus 2 over x plus 7 equals 3 times x plus 2 over x plus 7. I prefer you multiply these through. 3x plus 6 over x plus 7. Non-permissibles. X cannot equal. I'm going to look in this step here. So can it be negative 8? Can it be positive 8? No. So I'm going to plus or minus 8. Can't be negative 2. Can it be positive 2? Yes. Negative 2, negative 7. Positive 8, yeah. And that's it. Is that right? Negative 8. Negative 2, positive 8. Positive 8, positive 8. Negative 7. Yeah. Check my answers just to make sure I'm not misleading you. 12b. 3 times x plus 2 over x plus 7. Yeah. Plus and minus 8, negative 7. You got it. That's 12b. What's that? 12c? Okay. It's a little smaller. Oh, there's differences of squares in this bad boy. 12c. Page 5 4 1. Is that how you say 1 in Spanish? Did you know I could speak 3 languages? All right, settle down. X plus 4y over x minus 5y times Nothing to factor with those bad boys. Here we go, difference of squares, x squared minus 25y squared, and x squared minus 16y squared divided by x plus 5y. Can't cancel with that. Over x minus 4y. Can't cancel with that. It's going to flip anyway, but there's going to be some canceling there. Okay, we've got to factor the middle part. X plus 4y over x minus 5y times x minus 5y, x plus 5y, all over x minus 4y, x plus 4y. Okay, you guys, forgive me. I'm just going to flip these here. I'm not skipping steps, am I? If I just put this down, I got to recopy everything. I'm just going to flip it right now. Okay? So that's times x plus, oh, I screwed up, x minus 4y over x plus 5y. If it makes you feel better, you can bracket them. So feel better about yourself. Okay, now here's the thing. Because I kind of half skipped a step. I have to remember everything in here gives me non-permissible info. So non-permissibles. I will come back to you. All right, let's start canceling. X plus 4y, x plus 4y. Cha-ching. Oh, was I canceling in red? Does it matter? Do you care? Somebody upset with me right now? Probably. X minus 5y, probably my mother. X plus 5y, because she always is. X minus, what? Did that really work that wonderfully? That's immensely satisfying. That has to take care of the fact that I X'd out with the dark. So that equals 1 over 1, which equals 1. This mess times this mess divided by this mess equals 1, provided I didn't screw up. So what are our non-permissibles? X can't equal, in this case, it would be positive 5y, or positive 4y, or negative 4y, plus or minus, or negative 5y, plus or minus. And don't forget the top one, which is positive 4y. I think we got it, my friends. 12c, 5y, 4y, negative, yeah. Cha-ching. No, this goes out to the keeners. Do you want to do what y can't equal? Y cannot equal x over 5, plus and minus x over 5, plus and minus x over 4. If you want. You don't need that second part, but I'm just doing that because I love you. That's 12c. We've got one more. 13. Did you stay with me? 13. Oh, this is a lot of work. Who assigned this? Why does he hate you? He doesn't. Simplify each expression. Okay, before I simplify, I'm noticing that one is divided by each other. Okay, this is what I'm noticing. This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to skip to the chase here. If I do a half divided by 2/3, that is 1/2 times 3 over 2, which equals 3 over 4. If I flip these two around, my answer is going to be 4 over 3. 2/3 divided by 1/2 is 2/3 times 2 over 1, which equals 4/3. So what do you notice? Compare the solutions. What do you notice? The answers are reciprocals of each other. Do you really need me to do these ones? Do you? I can't hear you. I will factor them for you, and then I'm going to leave it. Okay? Tell me if that wasn't good enough. Leave a message in the comments. So I'm just going to do the first one because they're both the same. X squared minus x minus 6 over x squared plus 2x minus 15. Because maybe there's another trick here. I'm going to flip this right now. And then I'm going to factor. Just because I feel like it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Don't skin a cat. X squared, is that plus 2x? Yep. So now I'm going to factor. Watch them not be factorable. X minus 4, x plus 2, and on this side, x plus 3, x minus, no, x plus 5, x minus 3, sorry, or x plus 5, and then x minus 3, x plus Juan, cha, 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 cha. So you're going to have this over this, and then for the other answer, you're going to have this over this. Don't forget your non-permissibles. Please tell me if you need more help. Seriously, that's my job. You can ask. Peace out.